Welcome to episode 108 of the Oklahoma City Real Estate Show. On today's show, we recap the numbers for October. It's now November, and we're going to look at the summary changes between October and November. If I look at I'm going to put this chart on the screen, and this is going to show the major changes in a brief summary. We're looking at a negative 3.57% drop for Oklahoma City. The exact opposite, plus 3.51% increase for Edmond median home values. Yukon plummeted down minus 7.69% home value on the median, where Moore was negative 5.29. Now, before we completely, we have to put this into context. The median home or medium home price in Oklahoma City is still up positive 6% from January this year. Edmond's still up 14% from January of this year. Yukon is still up 10%, and Moore is up a whopping 19.5%. This is including these recent drops the last 30 days. We'll be monitoring this as we get into December, although typically November and December we start to see a normal seasonal decline in inventory just due to the holidays. So let's get into shows to pending. This is going to tell you how many showings you should get before you get under contract going into November. October closed out at 8 across the board, the exception being Edmond, who resulted in 9 showings prior to pending. Now, that's not the complete data, because that's how many showings you should get to get under contract. Well, a lot of properties didn't go under contract in October, so we're going to look at the total shows per listing metric now. They're now down to 5 showings per listing in Oklahoma City. Edmond, 4.8 showings per listing. Yukon at 4.2, and Moore at 6.9, which means that if you're getting over 5 showings, over 6 showings, getting close to that 8th showing, you know that you're most likely to actually go under contract compared to the median. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. Total month supply of inventory since January is up 54% in Oklahoma City. Edmond's up 90%. Both Yukon and Moore have doubled in inventory. They're up 100%. But the last change between Oklahoma City for October and September, we were at 1.6. We're now at 1.7. Edmond was 1.9, stabilized at 1.9. Yukon was at 2.1 months supply of inventory, now at 2.2. Moore 1.1, and then at 1.4. But if we contrast that, we're really just about getting towards the median that we remain at for the long haul, which is right around 3 months supply of inventory, 2.5 months supply of inventory. So we're coming back to a normal month supply of inventory as we go into the winter in central Oklahoma. Another thing to bring up, other than the charts, is Oklahoma passed over 200 laws or went into effect November 1st. One of those laws is changes to the Tenant-Landlord Act. This would enable tenants to be able to make their own repairs if they're deemed necessary for health reasons. They could make those repairs if the landlord hadn't done it within 2 weeks. They can take the rent money that they were going to be spending and use it to make those repairs. Now, the repairs cannot exceed the cost of 1 month's rent. So if it's below that, then the tenants can do it. State legislator quotes that this is an innovative way to help tenants save money on their rent while assisting landlords with repairs that they may not have the time or finances to address. I'm grateful for the legislator and governor's overwhelming support of this common sense bill that will help the families and property owners alike. The final version of the bill reflects the agreed upon language from the Tulsa Nonprofit Housing Solutions, the Tulsa Apartment Association of Central Oklahoma, and the Oklahoma Association of Realtors. If you want more information or to read these blog articles, you can visit us at okcrealestateshow.com. If you're looking for a list of my off-market properties, you got to be on my email list. It's required by Oklahoma Association of Realtor and the MLS guidelines that if I want to send a property off market, I can only send that to my personal sphere of emails that I've got to have together prior to mailing that out. So you can sign up for that at okcrealestateshow.com/contact, or just go to the main page and select Work with Landon at the top, and you can fill out the property alert tab. You let me know whether you're buying a primary occupant or an investment property. Are you single family, multifamily, commercial properties? What are you looking for? That'll add you to my list and enable me to be able to email you when we get deals that we're going to be promoting. Thanks again for watching the show, and I'll see you on the next episode.